just cavity concoctions.
Oh man, we're in the bathroom for this one, bro. It's dark. My room has like yellow lights. But I got this room, this got white lights. Probably looks a lot better on the camera, so fuck it.
Yeah, I knew this was happening. Did you? Yeah.
Since like 2020, we've seen such a massive alternative like boom in so many different aspects, you know? And I want to preface this video by saying there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like people have been desensitized, you know, to a lot of things. To the point where like watered down styles of alt are a lot more common. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, there's a clear like style difference between this and this. But that's not to say that this one is alt. Do you get what I'm talking about? I feel like I'm going insane. The problem then comes with people like reinterpreting certain styles and like rebranding their image to fit the more toned down version. You can probably all guess what I'm gonna say, but like goth girl. What the fuck does goth mean anymore, bro? Please tell me. The term goth girl has been reduced to smithereens within the last 10 years, you know? Because, okay, here's the thing is that goth directly derives from punk. Like, they got their own music, their own dancing style, their own culture, their own way of dressing, their own bars, their own makeup, their own aesthetic. And it seems that with this, like, gentrification of goth, it's sort of rebranded the entire image. From being, like, the most crazy black and white makeup and hair and the most crazy outfits as possible to now being, oh, you got black eyeliner. You must be a goth. It obviously isn't helped by the fact that this is labeled as like a freaky goth girlfriend or like a Hello Kitty girl. It's just used to like sexualize the type of girl who dresses like this and sort of make them seem desirable, which by the way, tend to be minors. Next time you think of commenting, oh, I need a freaky goth mommy like you, on a girl's Instagram Reels post, just know that like you're probably calling a 15-year-old girl a freaky goth mommy. It sort of pushes the label that this is goth into the mainstream. They don't want a goth girl, okay? What they want is a girl with like black hair. Matter of fact, fuck all that, bro. They just want a hot chick, let's be honest. Because all these like OnlyFans girls who are like, okay, nah, bro. All these OnlyFans whores who are promoting their OnlyFans content like on Instagram Reels and shit, they frame themselves to be goth, but they're not goth, are they? They're not, you know, we all know that. And then all of like the underage boys who they're promoting their sexual content to then get the idea that this is a goth. This is a goth woman. This is the average looking goth person. Even being a sex worker is like the least goth thing you can do. You can't be goth and a sex worker, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. I feel like you guys aren't ready for that conversation, to be honest. And this like desensitization and like romanticization of a lot of alternative culture is like, it's obviously because of the gentrification of old fashion, let's be real, but it's only partly because of that. A massive part of it, you fuckers on TikTok. Like the gatekeeper, it's not even gatekeeping, it's just like people who are like complaining about fucking baggy crust pants, bro. You're putting energy into caring about someone else wearing baggy crust pants. Who gives a fuck, bro? Get a job.
You actually can't wear baggy pants. You actually can't have baggy crust pants. You can't do that.
They're entitled to their opinion, unfortunately. They are allowed. I'm a man of free speech, you know. I do have to empathize with them on some level though, because listen, you can make fun of them, let's be for real. Like you can tease them, okay? Obviously I'm not trying to be some sort of like laughter police, okay? You can laugh at them as much as you want. I'm totally for that, actually. A lot of punks need to hear this, okay? But like, you can dislike something. There's no rule book in like alternative culture saying you have to like this because it's alt. You can't think this is funny or weird or goofy because it's alt. Just because it's alt doesn't mean you have to act like you like it, okay? You're allowed to dislike something without some fucking punk humor police coming in and saying, oh,
you actually can't do that because that's like totally against like alternative rules.
I didn't realize we were policing what goes on whose personal punk jackets. No, it's not a joke. It's my punk jacket. It's a patch jacket and it has a bunch of movements on it that I agree with. The fuck, dude?
It's funny, okay? Also, like, laughing at someone's punk jacket, are we for real we're still getting mad about that? It's actually crazy that, like, so many people care so much about it. Have you not got hobbies or something? I made a whole video dissing cringe metalheads, and all the metalheads found that funny because there was like, oh yeah, they know how to laugh at themselves because they know not everything has to be 100% serious all the time. A lot of punk needs to hear this statement, okay? It's okay to laugh at things, okay? You don't have to take everything so seriously all the time. Sometimes you can just turn off your safety lock and have a fun time laughing at yourself, okay? I'll go first. I'll name something that I dislike. I'll go first, okay? And then you guys can do it in the comments. 0G septums are ugly as fuck. That is grotesque, dude. Punk music is also dead, obviously, and it's also your fault. Let me tell you why. Because we used to have proper metal. We used to have proper metalhead, proper hard metalheads in the 80s, you know, back in the good old days. And now we're stuck with like the 2000s new metal shit, bro. Oh my god. I'm kidding. People act as if like the rise of new metal is like living in the Soviet Union. Also on the topic of like all these poser bands, you know, like TX2 and all them ones, you know. Some of you guys are legal adults who can vote, and you're still falling for this rage bait slop. Really, dude? These people, these industry plants who you get so angry at, thrive on attention. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad publicity because they thrive on any kind of publicity. So the best way to fight it, which is conveniently also the easiest way to fight it, is to just ignore it. Some of you have probably figured out that, you know, this TX2 character, he doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. He's merely a mascot, you know. He's a front man. He's a spokesperson for an overall bigger company which aims to create purposefully shit music. They're marketing it towards people who they know are gonna hate it because that's where they know the money's at, okay? And honestly, like at this point, bro, I can't even help but respect the hustle. It's clearly completely working in their favor. By expressing your absolute hatred towards these people, you're not just paying their bills, you're paying for their holidays, okay? They're making like so much money off this market of hate. So much for fucking punk. You think you're so punk because you don't consume from big fashion brands? Well, oh wow, let me tell you, bro. You think you're so different from all the people who still are sort of stuck in some sort of consumerist rat race. Consumerist rat race. Yeah, you're exactly the same. You're just stuck in a different kind of consumerist rat race. You're consumed by the slop race. You're consumed by the TikTok brain rot. You're consumed by the Instagram Reels brain rot. Okay? The slop. The OnlyFans chicks. TX2. Johnny Gilbert. My god. You're still consuming slop. And you're getting angry at the slop you consume. And by getting angry at the slop you consume, you're funding even more slop. It's a cycle, people. Cycle. Wake up. You're no different from anyone else. Stupid little fucking slop eater. Little piggy slop eater. Eating his slop. Whoa. Is that you? Eat up your slop, little boy. Cycle. Your daily dosage of slop is here. Everyone come look at the cycle. Punk pig. Consume his punk slop, guys. Come look at the punk pig eating his slop. Come look at the punk pig. Come look at the punk pig eating his slop. Come, everyone point and laugh at the pig. Come point and laugh at the piggy eating his pig. Punk slop, guys. Come.